Okay guys, let's get started on our budget review from March the 15th through March the 21st. In the expense category, I budgeted $369.89 for my car payment. And that's what I actually paid. For my car insurance, I budgeted $181, and that's what I paid. For my phone bill, I budgeted $489, and that's what I paid. For my home alarm, I budgeted $44.99, and that's what I paid. For my Amazon Prime, I budgeted $14.03, and that's what I paid. For my Netflix, I budgeted $10.99, and that's what I paid. And for my Grove Collaborative, I budgeted $15, and that's what I paid. It came up to a total of $1,024.90, and that's what I actually paid. Now for my cash envelopes. For groceries, I budgeted $75, and that's what I actually spent. Lunch $100, that's what I spent. Gas $65, that's what I spent. Eating out $65, that's what I spent. My personal $40, and that's what I spent. For miscellaneous and curl box $45, and that's what we spent. 20 went in the envelopes and 25 stayed in the bank because it's automatic. Household $20, and that's what we spent. And the total came up to $410, and that's what we actually spent. For my sinking funds, I budgeted $65 for my grandson's birthday, and that is what I spent. And for my income, I budgeted $1,634.54 minus the expenses of $1,124.90 and minus the cash envelopes of $410 and minus the sinking funds of $65. That left $34.64. That is actually what we spent. I sort of cheated on this one because I actually was able to look at the totals to see what I was going to be spending that week, and it was already in there. Sometimes it's in there, sometimes it's not, so I have to guess at it. But this week happened to be the week that everything was correct, so I did not go out of line on my budget. So now we're going to go on to this week's budget. So for this week's budget, March the 22nd through the 28th, is going to be a small budget because the check is going to be small. So for expenses, I budgeted $200 for Best Buy, QVC $54.50, and gym $20. That comes up to a total of $274.50. For my cash envelopes, I budgeted $75 for groceries, $100 for lunch, $65 for gas, $65 for eating out, personal $40, miscellaneous medical $60. And the reason why I did that is because I had already did the budget and I did not realize that my husband had a doctor's appointment, and for some reason they did not charge him his last doctor's appointment, so he has to pay double this time. So that was an extra $40. So the miscellaneous medical came up to $60 and household came up to $20. That came up to a total of $425. For my sinking fund, I only have two sinking funds this week, and that's for my mom for $25 and for my mother-in-law for $25, which comes up to $50. For my income, I estimate my income to be $930 minus the $274.50 for the expenses, minus the cash envelopes of $425, and minus the sinking funds of $50. That leaves a difference of $180.50. That will be rolled over to my savings to go toward next month's bill. Now we will move on to the cash envelopes. So for my cash envelopes, I took the money out the bank, and I will be filling the household envelope, the miscellaneous envelope, and the eating out envelope. Once again, I did my groceries online. My gas money stays in the bank, as well as my husband's medical will stay in the bank because he's going to use the card. And I will be also replenishing my mom's envelope and my mother-in-law's envelope, but I forgot to get those out. So let's get started. I went to the bank and I got $295 out. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80 in 20s. And I got 5, 10, 15 in 5s. So we're gonna start with the eating out envelope, and that's $65. 20, 40, 60, 5. Miscellaneous is 20. Household is 20. And for my husband's lunch, 20, 40, 60. And for mine, 20, 40. 20 for my husband's personal and 20 for mine. 25 for my mother-in-law's, that's 20, 25, and then 25 for my mom's. So I'm going to put my cash envelopes back in my wallet. I'm going to put my husband's lunch money and personal back in my wallet until I'm ready to give it to him this afternoon. I'm going to put my $60 for my lunch and my personal in my wallet. I will put my mom's 25 and my mother-in-law's 25 in their wallet. That is all for this week's budget video, guys. Please stay tuned for the next budget video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.